Ladies and gentlemen, Boulevard Trask will be proud. The Orchis team has arrived in Marvel Strike Force, and its first new member, Sentinel, is in the game. Is this character worth it? We're going to answer that question for you in this video. We have a spot-on character review with the best T4 and ISO 8 recommendations. We're going to open some orbs for this character as well for some red stars. And we're going to take Sentinel, Lady Deathstrike, Scientist Supreme into the Orchis raids right now to see how they do before the full Orchis team is in the game. And if you're ready for all of that and more, then Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin and I hope you are having an excellent day. This video is all about Sentinel. We are going to take this character into battle with Lady Deathstrike, Scientist Supreme, no Nimrod, no Omega Sentinel. They're not in the game yet to see how well they do in the raids, see if they're worth it right now for you. And we got some orb openings as well. But before we get to all that stuff, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Strike Force content. Minimum of 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel, usually more. We got character openings and reviews like this, gameplay videos, news, question answers, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. But without further ado, let's get from the best in the business, the review of Sentinel. Drew, what are your thoughts on Sentinel? G'day, ValleyFlyin and all my Marvel Strike Force mates. Drew, the character review guy here, catching the waves with the latest robo baddie, Sentinel. These metal giants are scaled down to human size, but still pack a punch like a kangaroo kicking up dust. Sentinel is a tech protector with top-notch health and resistance, ready to shield his Orchis crew by taunting on his first turn. This bot got backup as well, calling in Sentinel Protector allies to help soak up the hits. These guys are really meant to die over and over to let the rest of the Orchis do their thing. And in a raid, Sentinel's even more of a ripper. No death proof for enemies, and if the big fella goes down, reinforcements will self-destruct to bring him back. It's like having a never-ending wave of trouble for the enemies. So if you're keen to crush some mutants and hold the line, Sentinel is the way to go. His value outside of the raids and outside of Orchis seems very minimal at this point, and for that, I've got to give him a rating of 5 freshly brewed frothies. Catch you later, Combos. I'm off to the latest autistic breakdance interpretation. I've got a new dingo move I've been working on. Hopefully I can pull it off, but if not, don't worry, I'll still be back. Oh, 5 frothies, Drew. You must really hate Sentinels or really like mutants. You really didn't give a lot of love to Sentinel, but that may be accurate for its limited use outside of the raids. But good luck with your new dingo move. Let's go into the game right now and open some orbs for Sentinel. We're gonna go into the red star chamber. And what we're gonna do, we're not gonna open these normal red stars. We're gonna open some of these 6 stars. Well, we're doing that for some of these Annihilator characters, getting an increased 25% drop rate instead of that 15% drop rate. That allows us to use some more of our gold promotion credits to get that 7th red star for some of these characters. So let's see if we get lucky. Sentinel, 6 stars. Let's go, baby. What do we get here? It is not Sentinel. It is another like android-ish type of thing, Vision. Let's go again. Sentinel. Nope, it is not Sentinel. It is 2099. Let's go one more time. Sentinel. There he is. All right, 6 star. We'll buy the 7 star with all these gold promotion credits that we have. We got a lot of them, so let's get out of this. Yeah, he is upgraded there. We got all these. So as soon as he gets to that orb store, we will get the 7th red star for them. I think that is the most efficient way, and then you could use these 7s to convert them to these 25 diamond credits, or these 5 diamond credits there. So I think that's the best way to do these. Let's go and take a look at the ratings for Sentinel. Taking a look at his T4, this is basic. It's gonna add 30% damage to the primary target, applying counter to self and all Orchis allies instead of 3 random allies. I think this is a great move, especially combined with his ISO 8 attack. I think because this is a strong basic, he's a good use case for Striker for Sentinel, but I think his initial class may be a little different. Let's move on to the special for Sentinel. It's gonna add a bonus attack 1 more time, and the bonus attacks do 100% damage, applied to deflect. This one seems pretty weak to me, so unless you're like a real big Sentinel fan, or that you need more deflects, I think you could skip this special. All right, what the ultimate is gonna do, always summon a random reinforcement gun ally and a Sentinel reinforcement sword ally before the T4, 1 random Sentinel ally, so it could be a sword or a gun. And I think this is a really, really good T4. Let's move on to the basic on this character's first turn. I safeguard for 2 turns to self and all Orchis allies. Now he is gonna get taunt and safeguard for 1 turn. The T4 does allow the safeguard for 2 turns, so this is a great move. I think I'd rather have 2 Sentinel enforcements with the ultimate though. So I'm going to go ultimate first, then passive. Both of these important. Obviously the passive affects the entire team. So that's good. But I think having an extra Sentinel reinforcement affects the entire team too. So I'm going to go ultimate, then passive. Special is definitely skippable, but I think the basic is really, really good, especially if we're going to go striker eventually. Now, initially, not gonna have a lot of health, not gonna have a lot of damage and everything like that. So I think initially Fortifier is the way to go for Sentinel, but eventually you're gonna wanna put Striker on because this is a pretty strong basic here. So Valley Club, let's make our way over to test server right now. Let's test out this Orchis team in action as it stands. No Nimrod in the game, no Omega Sentinel game. So we're replacing the 4th and 5th with Kang and Penny Parker. We did try to do this with Kang and Kestrel. Didn't work very well. Got everybody wiped out. So we're gonna go in again. So this is not gonna be a one-shot, but I did hear that this team can one-shot the first and second tech nodes. Let's try this right now without the diamonds and see how they do. All right, so Valley Club, honestly, I don't remember what happened the last test, but everybody died. We got wiped out. Northstar is almost dead. There we have some Sentinels on the field. And he should get that taunt as soon as he takes a turn. Penny Parker is another great character, and I guess if you don't use her for those, or I guess if you're done with the skill nodes already, you don't have to worry about this. All right, let's get the Kang Bang going. There he goes. So not a great test. We'll do the second node and see how these guys do, but working pretty good so far. Kang and Penny Parker, very good characters. All right, let's get a stun on Goblin here. Boom. Stun with Penny, there she goes. So you do need some scientists, Spider Society for this to work properly. Let's keep working on Green Goblin Classic. Not sure if that takes off his charges while he's stunned. All right, we don't have a full Orchis. Should we use the big one for them? Let's not use the ultimate for Scientist Supreme. We will get negative effects for Penny Parker and Kang there. If we could get immunity on them, that would be great. All right, but we have a Black Cat to worry about. Green Goblin Classic, still have to worry about him. We have a full team of Sentinels on the field. Well, keep working on Green Goblin Classic. There's another Green Goblin Classic there that will be counterattacking us. Yeah, there he goes. We're going to keep working on these guys. As we one-shot, as we try to get this one-shot in, we have another Iron Patriot to worry about. Don't like his special going off, giving us all vulnerable. Worry about the death proofs. Oh, there goes Kang. Kang is dead. All right, nobody bring them back to life. Maybe we could get a lucky passive from Scientist Supreme. All right, we get a lot of bleeds on them. This is looking good so far. I think this team is going to be able to get that one shot. Once we get a few more levels and get the play cleaned up, I think this team can, at this point, we can start to beat these tech raids. This is a good solution, I think. So, Kang died, but again, I think these, I think we can get these. We're getting through Green Island Classic, still about 2.5 minutes left. Only Penny Parker, she doesn't have a, oh, she does have an immunity. Good, all right. So I didn't see that immunity. She does have that. We don't have any negative effects on Penny because of that. Green Goblin Classic, just not having the health right now without these diamonds here. We're going to continue to work on the Green Goblin Classic that's stunned. Actually, we should work on the one that's not stunned. I'll keep working on all these basics with the Sentinels. This doesn't have a lot of damage without the diamonds on the rest of these characters. I would like a little more damage from Lady Deathstrike, a little more damage from Scientist Supreme. I think once you have the diamonds, you have the gear on them, they will be fine for these raids, especially this three-piece. But yeah, I'm liking this team. I think this team is going to work very well. Let's send this other goblin here. And there he goes. He's stunned as well. Boom. Smashing that. The first Green Goblin is almost done. Second one not done yet. 8 enemies remaining, so the damage seems a little low on these guys. Let's go here. Get some bleeds on them. We don't get any bleeds on the lizard. The first goblin is done. And all right, Black Cat goes. And should we work on Black Cat or the goblin? Let's work on the Black Cat here. More Sentinels on the field. Less chance for our main characters to die, to get that damage from Lady Deathstrike. And I guess Penny's kind of a damager here. Scientist Supreme not adding a lot of damage. Penny does not have the fun. Let's do this anyway. Let's see if this is a bad... Oh, she does. Another immunity that I didn't see there. Okay, so immunities are good. You know what? It was a Sentinel that I was looking at that just had the speed up there. Black Cat, I think this is the way to go. Actually, let's go back to Green Goblin Classic. Let's throw this on auto here. We seem to be running out of time, talking a little too much. So let's see if they could beat this on auto. They do have some good sustain with Penny Parker. I like this. This works way better than the Keshron Kang version. Penny may be the key to making this work right now. So if you're looking for a solution for the raids, this looks like it is a very viable solution, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, in the raids, this team works very, very well. The big question is outside of raids. Now, I don't think they're going to have a lot of value outside of the raids. Cosmic Crucible, they did have some value. As long as you can get in front of Scientist Supreme when this team is on defense, you should be good. All right, so play this a little slow. Can possibly play this a little faster and play this a little better, but I didn't get the one shot here. It does look like one shot is possible, though. My alliance mate was able to one-shot the first and second node with a Kang and Penny as the fourth and fifth. So good luck with this team. Good luck with finishing up this node. I didn't do it here, but I was playing a little messy. I think this team is very viable right now in the raids, ladies and gentlemen. So based on the kit and based on the footage that you've seen, I think Sentinel is a good character, but I think he needs this full Orchis team to really have that value. Obviously needs to be in the raids to get all his raid bonuses. This mission with Kitty Pryde should have been a lot easier. His ultimate is supposed to be unavoidable, but she keeps dodging over and over and over. So little better than he appears in this. So now it's time to answer the ultimate question. Is Sentinel worth it right now? Depends on what your alliance is doing in the raids. If you and your alliance are pushing for these raids, pushing for maxing out these Orchis raids, difficulty 3, it is possible with Penny Parker and Kang as the fourth and fifth with what we have in the game right now. If you and your alliance are going to wait, then I think you can wait on Sentinel. I think the value is mainly for the raids. There will be some Crucible and some war value down the road, but I don't think there will be a top 5 like meta team like the Spider Society. So they're good. They're worth it. Sentinel, if you want to beat the raids right now, will help you to do that, at least the tech section. You still have problems with the Mystic section. But yeah, good solution right now. Let me know your thoughts on Sentinel. Hopefully you got some value from this video and helps you decide one way or the other what you're going to do with this character. And if you did get some value, leave the video a like. It is free. Tremendously helps at the channel and at YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see what are the best characters to equip your purple ISO 8 on right now, in anticipation for Odin, check out the video up there. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.